So today we're going to compare two different sports Bluetooth earphones. One is by a somewhat popular brand, Impao, and we're going to compare that against another brand by the name of Trinita. And I'll leave a link in the description below with current pricing and more information. So first we're going to take a look at the Impao Flame Bluetooth headphones. And as you can see, these are pretty popular at only around $20, and you got 5 different colors to choose from. So it's definitely a pretty nice and simple package design. And just a few features here on the bottom, you can see these are IPX7 waterproof. You have optional sizes of ear tips, a built-in mic, wireless connection, and a carrying case. This does have Bluetooth 4.1, operation of about 33 feet, 8 to 10 hours of music and talk time, 2 hours of charging time, 220 hours of standby time. The battery capacity is 100 milliamps, and obviously these are sports Bluetooth earphones, so you are gonna get IPX7 waterproof. So let's go ahead and open it up and see what we've got. This is a little tricky to get open. So definitely a nice presentation for only 20 bucks. So it does come with some contact information. And they just want to remind you that these can only be charged with a 5-volt adapter, because quick charging devices over 5 volts could cause heat and fire. And of course it comes with a quick start guide. And as you can see, it does come in a nice little round black and red carrying case. Here's all your different size ear tips, micro USB charging cable. And as for the headphones themselves, these are super lightweight, and they actually look like they're worth more than $20. And you can see they keep the red and black theme throughout, which actually looks pretty nice in person. So here on the right headphone, you've got your controls. The big red button on the side that says Impao is your multi-function button, which you can use for calling, connecting to Bluetooth, powering on, and play and pause. And on the top is your forwards and backwards button and volume up and down. And then on the bottom, you've got your micro USB charging port. So to power on, all you do is hit the multi-function button 1 to 2 seconds, and then 3 to 4 seconds for pairing mode, or if you're wanting to power off. And you can see here it says Impao Flame. And it looks like the battery is 100%, so we don't have to worry about charging them. So I'm gonna go ahead and try these on real quick just to see how they fit. Okay, so for some reason these seem a little loose on me. I'm not sure if I gotta use different ear tips or what, but now I'm curious to see how these are once I start working out or jogging or really doing anything, because to me they feel a little loose. So now we're gonna take a look at the Trinita U8 waterproof sports wireless headset. Okay, so one thing I noticed about these right off the bat is these are 100 original, not original, original quality. Okay, so their spelling's a little bit off. These were probably made on a Friday. You know, you're in a hurry to get out of work. You know how that goes. These also have HD stereo, sweat resistant, and have noise cancellation. Now these also have 100 milliamp battery capacity. Standby time is 250 hours. Charging time is 2 hours. 6 to 8 hours playtime. And these also have Bluetooth version 4.1. And I do like, as a feature, they put cool appearance design, various color electroplating, MFB key, which I think is multi-function button, and just like the Impao Flame, these are IPX7 waterproof. Oh, and if you're not sure how to put headphones in your ears, they do give you a 3-step process. So let's go ahead and open it up and see what we've got. Okay, so the packaging on the inside definitely reminds me of the Impao. Okay, so a little bit different style carrying case. What in the world? What is this, a sweat rag? A headband? Okay, so they do give you a carrying case somewhat similar to the Impao, and they do include a user manual. Okay, so I'm actually liking this all red. You've got different ear tips, which look very similar to the Impal ones. And you got a micro USB charging cable. So these are very similar to the Impal Flame, just a little bit different style. As far as shape goes, these look almost identical. The only real difference is that multi-function button is a little bit different shape, but they actually look like they're made of the same material, same color, so the controls are pretty much the same as the Impal Flame. On the right, you get your multi-function button, play, pause, power on, power off, etc. Then on the top, you get your volume up and down, or next and previous track. And then on the bottom, you get your micro USB charging port. Okay, so you can see there, Trinita pops right up, and they're also 100% battery. Okay, they just start playing automatically. I love how they just start playing automatically at 100%. Luckily, I didn't have them in my ears that time. Okay, so yeah, they fit pretty much identical. Okay, so this may sound a little weird, but to me, these almost look like they come out of the same factory as the Impal Flame. But my first impressions are the Trinita sound better and they fit just a little bit tighter. It just feels like these have a little bit more bass and a little bit more clarity. But that's just my first impressions. I think I like the look of the Trinita a little bit better, where it's just got a solid red cable. And I'm sort of digging this all red on the inside. It just seems to give it a little bit more style in my opinion. So I'm gonna go ahead and test these out, come back, give you my final thoughts on which one of these I think is the better buy. Okay, so now after testing both of these headphones out, I can honestly say if you're looking for a cheap sports wireless headset, these are both cheap. But the sound isn't that great on either, which is what I expected for only 20 bucks. However, both of these are pretty good at listening to details such as in podcasts, or if you're just watching a YouTube video while on the treadmill. And the nice thing is if they fall off and you smash them, no big deal. Now I also tested these out while on the phone and was pleasantly surprised at how clear the person on the other end of the call sounded. And they said I sounded just fine as well. Now I'm not the biggest fan of these type of headphones where they have the big ear hooks. They just don't feel as comfortable to me as the true wireless earbuds with no cable, but they still get the job done. And surprisingly, neither of these fell out when I was testing them while jogging, doing push-ups, and running up and down stairs. So that's pretty good. When it comes to music, both of these are just okay. Not much bass, but again, these are dirt cheap. As soon as I put in the Tiamat Titan 2s that I'm also reviewing, it was night and day. Now those don't have a great amount of bass either, but still better than these. But again, those are around $90, which is starting to get up there. So if you're like me and prefer to spend your money on other things than headphones that you're probably gonna lose or leave somewhere anyways, then yes, I would recommend headphones like these. So again, if you want something cheap that sounds okay but not great, then I would recommend the Trinita over the Impal Flame because they sound just a hair better with music and look better in my opinion. So if you've made it this far into the video, you may want to say thanks by subscribing, and don't forget to give a thumbs up if this video was helpful. This is Brian from Fishbee Productions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.